Alright y'all, so I'm sorry for disappearing and not uploading as much as I usually do, but I've actually been grinding the game out a little bit more. As you can see on the screen here, I've been really dominating. We're on the leaderboards right now grinding, and I just wanted to give you all the best information possible. I wanted to really learn which heroes were going to be super effective in this new season, so that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Now, if you all want to see a part 2 to this video, and basically in that part 2, I'm going to tell you all the heroes that counters every single hero on this list. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Once this video hits 1,000 likes, I will write all the counters out and talk to you all about all the counters for every single one of these overpowered heroes that can help you rank up. But without further ado, let's jump into the video.
No new friends, need a new band. Cool doors, glove box, keep the tool in. Need an 8-room house, put the pool in. Why they keep praying that I am losing?
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends Top 15 Strongest Heroes video. Now, we're going to be talking about the strongest heroes, and these are the heroes that you want to go with if you're going to do solo rank, if you're going to do trio and stuff like that. My advice to you is to do trios and not solos, because every server is not created equal. Every top player and global player and stuff that I play with on my server, they all say that my randoms that we get paired with is the worst randoms they've ever seen. They say that their server is just bad, and they say that my server literally has no brains. Like, that literally comes from everyone that I play with. So people don't even like playing on my server. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But just know that some servers you're going to have a harder time than other servers trying to play solo. So it is best if you do this trio, but these heroes do work just as well for solos as well. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So starting out on my list, and by the way, I do want to say that it is some heroes that might be missing from this list. I don't want to make the list too long and stuff like that. And also, let me know who you all think. Who are you all seeing a lot this season that you think are really good heroes? Write your list down below in the comment section. But without further ado, let's finally jump into it, man. So starting out, I'm going to go with Xborg. Xborg is one of the most powerful heroes in the game. He's very, very solid. Honestly, his ultimate, I feel like you have to catch people at a time where they're in the middle of team fights and stuff like that, because people are getting a little bit better at dodging his ultimate and stuff. But if you catch him at the right time where they're already in team fights, he works best in my opinion as a mid laner. Like as a head-on type of fighter, 1v1 solo laner, I don't like him. I don't like playing Xborg in a solo lane personally. I think that it's a lot more difficult to play Xborg in a solo lane than it is to play mid lane. You creep up behind people that's already fighting 2 other people or 1 other person, and then you attack them after they use like their dash or something. Like if you see that they're fighting some type of Granger or something, and then you see that Granger like use his second ability, then you can dive in with your ultimate just out of nowhere. So you can be a lot more tactical when you're playing the mid lane role with Xborg, more so than just trying to win a 1v1 fight. So yeah, I'd rather play him as a mid laner, but he is very, very powerful nonetheless. Like once he gets fed, once you get your first few items with him, he's unstoppable no matter what lane he's in. Next, we have VeLL. VeLL, I told you all at the beginning of the season, VeLL is going to be one of the strongest heroes in this meta, which he definitely is. He is one of the strongest heroes in the meta. He's one of the strongest heroes in Mobile Legends, period. And his update, it gave him so many stuns, it gave him a pushback, it gave him a lot. Like, and then his range gets increased with his ultimate, and then he has crowd control immunity. So, I mean, he just comes with everything that you need to be a very solid hero. I knew from the jump that he was going to be this powerful, but I mean, a lot of people are starting to see it now. So before it's too late, you need to realize how powerful he is, and also he's a must-ban hero if you're not going to get him on your team. But next, we have Gashen. Gashen is probably one of the few heroes that can actually just hard counter VeLL. A good Gashen can hard counter VeLL and absolutely destroy a VeLL. But I mean, his skill gap is a lot harder. It's just a lot higher. So yeah, Gashen is a really good hero, but he has a high skill gap. But he's one of those heroes that once you actually learn him, he can pretty much take on anyone. Like most of the games that I lose is because a Gashen is carrying them. Like a Gashen player is carrying them. Gashen is just one of those heroes that's pretty much unstoppable, except for there is one hero that will shut down Gashen every single time. Like anytime he comes up, there's one hero who will shut him down. So let's get to 1,000 likes and I'll tell you all who that hero is. But anyway, next we have Hayabusa. Hayabusa is one of the best split pushers in Mobile Legends. one of the issues that I see with most Hayabusa players is they focus way more on fighting, more so than pushing the game forward and pushing towers up. And that leaves, like, a lot of times when I'm playing marksman, instead of actually being in the fights, which I should be, I have to push towers up because Hayabusa's roaming around doing what I should be doing. So we end up switching roles. And I see a lot of Hayabusa players play like that, where it's just like, bro, just push your lane and let the marksman do the damage like I'm supposed to. But yeah, I mean, that's the only problem with Hayabusa players usually. But in terms of the hero itself, if you're a good Hayabusa player, you can be game changing because of the amount of pressure you put up on a lane. People literally don't realize how much having somebody in a game who pressures one lane, like who is just unstoppable in that one lane, how much pressure that puts on all the enemies on the other team. Because if one person in that lane can't stop you, they're going to have to send two, or they're going to have to send three. And if you're drawing all that attention, then that creates opportunities for the other lane. So one lane can be very, very important. So as a solo laner, Hayabusa is one of the best. But next, we have MASHA. MASHA is a newer hero, and she's actually one of the best when it comes down to the solo lane as well. She's really annoying, and she just can run so fast going from tower to tower and just freaking destroying towers like crazy. But a lot of people that I see focus on killing, like in the Mobile Legends, it seems that people don't know what heroes seem to be good at. And honestly, every hero is not a kill type of hero, even though every hero in Mobile Legends can kill. MASHA is another one of those heroes where you want to focus on pushing the game, use your super speed to go from lane to lane, pushing multiple towers, and just basically keeping the enemies off balance, constantly rotating and constantly pushing up as much as possible. So yeah, MASHA is definitely one of those heroes. Next, we have Terizla. Terizla is absolutely destructive in team fights. His ultimate, his crowd control, and then that damage, especially early game, his damage is crazy. He's very good at invading, and also he's very good at in team fights. So I think that he's one of the strongest for that reason. I mean, needless to say, the crowd control is just insane. But next, we have Kufra. Kufra, his crowd control, his ability to counter heroes like Gaijin and counter all the other OP heroes is really, really strong as well. Like, one of the only heroes he can't really counter is VeLL. It's like VeLL, just like it's very hard to counter VeLL. Gaijin counters VeLL, but that's just about it, honestly. But next we have Akai. Akai is one of the most powerful heroes in the game. Akai can actually be game changing, because what happens with Akai is he counters a lot of the powerful heroes because he's able to shift things around, push people where he wants them to go and stuff like that. So Akai is very strong. And then once you trap people against walls and stuff, like, I mean, they're not going anywhere. They're just stuck at that point. So if you get caught by Akai, it's pretty much a guaranteed death if the Akai is ulting you at a perfect time. So Akai can be really strong and jumping out, stunning you. And then I use Petrify on him. So yeah, if you get caught, you're basically just caught. So yeah, Akai, definitely one of the most powerful tanks in the game, especially right now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Next, we have Harith. I think Harith is definitely still very powerful. And it's a lot of misconceptions about Harith. People don't understand just how powerful Harith still is. Like, people think that he's been like nerfed, so he's not good and stuff like that. And I can't believe it's still people who think that. They're just not playing against Harith a lot or something. Or their server is not very good and there's no good Harith players on their server. Because that's 100% possible. There could just be bad players playing certain heroes on your server, so you would never know this information. But yeah, Harith is still one of the most powerful heroes in Mobile Legends. But anyway, next we have Grok. Of course, Grok is going to be one of the strongest. He's going to stay one of the strongest. He's able to clear lanes and help whoever he's laning with get fed super fast. And he can get fed faster than anybody else in Mobile Legends. He can help people get fed faster than anyone else. He can also invade, take enemy buffs, like create plays and opportunities for his team through aggression. In terms of the aggressive invade playstyle, Grok is the hero that you want to use if you're trying to invade on enemies. Like, Grok is really the strongest hero at that and the best hero for that. So if you want to dominate early game, Grok is a must-have in your team comp. Grok. So yeah, next we have Selena. Selena also comes with crowd control. So Selena has crowd control, and those stuns can be annoying. And also, if you're actually landing those skill shots, Selena is unstoppable if a good Selena can actually land skill shots and consistently land those skill shots. Not only can Selena land those stuns on people and she can kill them, but she can just create opportunities for the team. Because if she stuns somebody from long range and then the team goes and dives in on that person, it's nothing really that person can actually do. Because I mean, you can't get to Selena if Selena's just on the back line shooting stuns at you. So yeah, Selena is definitely one of the strongest right now, but it's not that many good Selena players that I actually see playing. But those who are really, really good with Selena, I hate going against Selena. Next, we have Katja. Katja is definitely still one of the strongest as well. The flicker ultimate is just 100% kill. It's 100% kill anytime you flicker ultimate. It should be. So once you get really good with Katja, anytime you basically flicker alt, that's a kill. That's a kill. You flicker alt and pull them back to your team. Pull them back to your team. Like, that should be the combo every single time you have those two up. And then, like, just knowing when to position with your ultimate and grab somebody and pull them back to your team. Yeah, Katja can secure. It's 100% kill. It should be 100% kill percentage anytime Katja grabs somebody. But that also depends on a really good team as well. A team that doesn't just stand there when you grab somebody. So it is very situational. But next we have Hellkurt. Hellkurt is also really, really good right now. He's had a few changes and stuff, but I mean, ultimately, when you can make the whole map go dark, it's hard to see what's going on. He actually does make everybody get nervous when he hits that ultimate. Honestly, he's an annoying hero. He's a super annoying hero that I don't want to see people play. But I mean, honestly, I wish I just would be making up stuff when I make these lists, when I say stuff sometimes, because he's not a hero that I want to see. He's one of the best heroes, but he's super annoying to play against, especially with the heroes that I use. I use marksman and stuff like that that's very squishy, that he can just jump out and burst down. Well, he can do that to most heroes, actually. And then his silence, like, he is super annoying. He's just one of those super, super annoying heroes. So yeah, man, Hellkurt is very powerful right now. So if you get really good with him, you can do some damage, but I don't necessarily like seeing them at all. But next we have Chow, which I know a lot of y'all don't like how I say it, but oh well, that's how I say it. He's one of the best fighters in the game. He's actually a good hybrid. You can use him as a tank or as a fighter. It depends on how you build him. I think he's one of the strongest tanks, and I think he's one of the strongest fighters. So it comes down to whichever the situation you're in needs. And he's one of the best hybrids where you can build him as a tank and damage. So he's very strong in that situation as well. So yeah, I think that he's definitely one of the most powerful when it comes down to being a solo laner. I think that he can actually keep up with Xborg as well. So yeah, if you want to fight against Xborg in a solo lane, I think that he's capable of keeping up with Xborg. Even though ultimately I think Xborg is much more powerful, because Chow's ultimate is useless if Xborg uses his ultimate. So yeah, but next, last but not least, we have Granger. I think Granger is definitely the strongest marksman this season. This season, Granger is like unstoppable, and I think a lot of people are starting to realize it, because more and more people are picking this marksman, which I probably shouldn't be saying this either, especially since I was a Granger main before everyone even knew that Granger was really as good as he is. But yeah, he seems to be one of the most popular picks when it comes to marksman, and he really is almost unstoppable. It depends on the team comp though. All these heroes, they work well with certain team comps, so you need to understand which team comps and stuff you should use what heroes in, because just trying to put a bunch of OP heroes together might not work out every single time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hopefully this video helps you all and gives you all a good idea of what heroes you should be focusing on using this season. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Make sure you all drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, Joe.
I don't know nobody, so don't ask for no favors. Don't ask for no paper, they leave when you losing, but they coming back later. Promise they coming back later. I'm up now, she wanna now. She keeps saying